Hello, Catherine. Do you like FNAF?
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
The
Dainslief.
only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
I never heard that classification before. For sure, we are happy to take this on. Which Archon do you need us to deal with today? It's Ryan again, closing Inazuma doors to outsiders and also insiders to be able to leave. And now we have to save Inazuma with another. Fuck, I forgot how you say golpe de estado in English.
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh? Hey, is it is Lumin? Is we are searching for her?
Why did you say we were the only
The
ones for
sister?
the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of
suck.
the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
Well, that's us for sure.
Credit will get you everywhere with Paimon, but I can't guarantee be able to complete it either. I mean, I've been searching for my sister for years. And when she told me that we'll see you at the end of the adventure, and Zhongli told me that every journey has its end. Think it's time to finish it or something like that. Yeah.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot.
You mean big shot?
If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say
Vimara
one of their
Village?
own villagers has gone missing.
Wait, see like the port that's all north I haven't visited, so I need to go there and foot.
But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them.
It's a collective prank.
Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
That'd be a little.
In any case, it would probably
Just
be best
one
to go
Mora.
to Vimara Village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best.
All right then,
Hey, sorry.
let's go. Paimon's starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Alright. So it is actually because I remember hearing a Vimara village here. Oh wait, Vimara. Oh yeah, it is one. Yeah. I remember now. Gregory, I remember your rooftops. She's very better at I miss her. Where's the little lesbian, by the way? You know, the girl that says, "I'm gonna marry with
We made it to
Anna."
Vimara Village. Why
There
don't
she
we
is.
talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy.
Don't worry, we can start with the
This
little
commission
lesbian.
is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be. We're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Why? At the start, you here to play with me? About your future wife, you little lesbian. Random global show the further run and surprise her. Yeah, you little lesbian. Pass
Hello
another
there.
quest.
You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh,
No,
not straightforward.
we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. but no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
We are saying he, via she, via they, via it.
I don't know. I really have no clue.
Okay. Guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
So these 3 questions are no go then. Is there anything else you can tell us?
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know?
There's usually a lot of him, so I think this is Dainslief.
We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now.
But wow, doesn't make sense because like this is a commission that exists to see.
At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright. Specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion.
Okay, but
Very
physical.
interesting guy.
What about the physical thing? I mean, the man 20-year-old doesn't tell me anything.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays, so genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Hey, I don't remember you. I like the chief.
It's that guests I hear.
Yep, he wanted to be the chief. Yeah, it's me, Ed, the start. Do you remember me?
Here
Yeah,
to
we
help
remember
you
each
look
other.
for the guy that's gone missing.
Yeah, good. The consistency, continuity, let's go.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you.
Now we
With
just want the
your help,
money.
I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course, I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others.
Okay, I have a theory. Do you remember when at the end of the last Dainslief Traveler quest, we learned that the son of Clothar, I think was the name of the guy, the Clothar Alberic. Do you think like his son actually becomes human? I forgot the name of the son. And he's been living in here for a while, and then like the loop of fate, he started to do all things over crazy things. He had to leave suddenly. His parents, and I guess he was adopted. I don't know. Like we know that Clothar has died, even with the curse of Cambria. Hey, shoot it here!
He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much.
Okay, extend my theory. He's going village to village to collect information about the world. and use it to change the ley lines. Okay, I'll shut up.
But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. How you look at it,
Sorry.
I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
The fish singing can tell us. But it's like,
Well,
the
Trevor,
ley
what do
lines.
you think?
There's a. Huh? I'm recording again and see. Let's hope
Well,
this side doesn't go
Trevor,
crazy.
What do you think?
There's probably more that this case that meets the eye. A lot of things are not adding up.
Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name.
Do you imagine this actually the Samsara thing? Samsara thing, no. The Leyline thing, like happened to Rukadevata and Wanderer, but the process did not go well. Like they did not delete everything about him.
And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family.
I was
or
just
where
more
he
like a
lives.
he's
It's
someone
like
who
this guy's
only
been
exists
erased from
in
reality or
people
something.
memories. I should be telling something to you, but fuck you.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased necessarily, but
Well, look at the
more
background.
like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one.
Or it could
Someone
be
who only exists in people's memories?
okay. What I say makes sense. But what if it was someone tried to add himself into the samsara, but it also failed? Like it don't work very well. Would be happy with the greater Lord Kurhadevata, like some sort of mass alteration of memories, people's memories?
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right?
Hello.
You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yeah.
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I
Tosa.
grew up
I like
here
that
in
name.
Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
I'm sure we'll track him down. We'll certainly try our best.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So,
You mean to
when
say
you
big
first met the
shot?
villager, are there any leads you can give us?
I don't know anything. Sorry.
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
It's a trap. A tree.
Is this the place?
There's something up there.
Under this tree?
Yep,
Under.
I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories.
But what?
We used to always sit together under this tree and talk.
Are you and that guy?
Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
I think I get what you mean. That's what family is for.
Really? You know exactly how I feel?
I used to have someone like that, a family member I could talk no matter what. But now I have a lot of friends who understand me and will be happy to hear me out.
Aww.
I'm not talking about you, Paimon.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well,
Oh, there's something up there.
I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand.
Are there like statues that they made?
No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure. And patient, too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow. You two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Random talk I just got suddenly. You know, basically it could be like the son of Clothar, which I just remembered his name was Caribert. I just like to call him Cariberto. It could be him actually. Like he actually just break the curse of the chili churl. He just been living a normal life until the loop of fate catch up to him or something like that. And he had to leave suddenly the village, and probably he tries to like manipulate the ley lines so people forget him. But it did not work, the process. I don't know, just these are random theories, keep in mind. There's no like actual things to sustain it.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
You help us understand him better.
The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
Always the same time of day and it never seems to pass. What do you mean? Based on what we learned, this is definitely not regular missing person's case. What Atosa just told us about time could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery. Creatures, are you telling me that it's actually Caribert?
Look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
This is like the clue that Caribert is the key. That is H. H or
The
H?
Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
After all these years?
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
It looks like someone wants some plomazos. Yeah, let me just give some quick rate. Quick damage and pa 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 pa. I love her. Paz. Plomazos. Oh, more? Oh my god. Plomazos! Woo! I just love her. Just spamming this button. It's just so fun. There we go.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
No
no
problem.
trouble.
The question we should be asking now is, what is the base order doing around here?
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vimara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved.
Because Cariberto.
Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers.
Report me to the Court of 30 or the Mahamatras. Like Sino.
Wait a second. The person... It's Dainslief!
Oh shit, Dainslief, the Fortniter! Dainslief Fortnite! Long time no see!
Ah, it's you two.
Hello.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. Well, see you later.
Bye, Tosa.
See you later, Atosa!
I like you. You consider PCs more
Why do
vital
you
to
always have to
fans,
call out
I
of nowhere
believe.
like that? Is it your life's mission
Just
to
kidding.
jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
No, that's fair.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
Let's undertale, but I'll admit we ran into them on accident.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Well, let's see what more we can learn about the villager. And after that, you also owe us many answers.
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
As you wish, Dainslief. Creatures to be marvelous together, it'll based on what you learn. The question is blah 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 blah. I love when these things occur so quickly, especially on an SSD.
Ah. So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Well then, how about the intel you promised me?
Right! That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Oh yeah.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed
Oh. I want to have faith in her. In honor of speaking, yeah. Eh. I mean, you can't betray someone who is trying to do something while you. I mean, it's not like the traveler knew that the Lumine is the Abyss Princess. Or like, she is like, you know, has been lying to the Eater all this time. Which it could be. But it doesn't look to be the case, especially with the last animation that we saw in the special program. I don't know. I want to have faith in her, is better speaking. I don't think any of these answers I will answer. It's just more like, well, depends. It depends because I don't know. I don't know if she was be hiding something from me the entire time. Because again, if it's like here in Tevad where both of us were separated, then it wouldn't count as betray. I just don't know. What a weird question. We're not having too much background. I just want to have faith in her.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened.
Exactly. You know, those answers feels correct to
There's still
choose.
hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation.
So it's a seal. It's for
His
Caria.
name is Vedderfolnir, the Visionary.
I'm pretty sure people who knows more about the Lord knows who he is, but I don't know who
I'm loath to admit it, but
he is. Sorry.
he is also my kin,
Oh.
my older brother.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Your brother?
Oh. What happened with the two of you? What really happened in Caria back then?
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners of Canria. The wise Roptatir. The visionary
Oh,
Verifone. Gold Rhindaughter.
Rhindaughter, yeah.
The foul Sertologi.
Lord, I remember.
And Rehir of
Wait.
Solari.
Wait,
Rerir.
the false Surtology. Surtology, I heard that before, but I don't remember from where.
No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Oh.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar.
Rhindaughter, yeah.
Rhindaughter is
Albedo.
the one who created
The Skirk's Master, yeah!
Sertologi is Skirk's master.
Was he also the Canria? Canrian? Because it makes sense, but Rhindaughter also is from Canria.
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vetafolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Somehow everything is connected. I do have questions, but sort of, yeah. That's true. The stone sites that we found in ruined in Fontaine, the ones that outline Fontaine's prophecy, that was likely Bedfall. Oh, fuck, I forgot how to pronounce their name. Doing as well. Really? We don't know, but we just saw these stone plates and that's it. We don't have like a bigger picture about it. That's a weird conclusion, maybe unless I'm missing something, but that's a weird
They
conclusion.
were once people of great esteem in Canria. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. The 6 of us. Together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power.
Is your Rhindaughter dead?
And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy. And for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
And then my sibling came into contact with your brother.
Indeed. If they are not stopped,
Oh
the day
boy.
is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
It must be hard to talk about all of this. But thank you for telling me.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane,
Tell us
what have
everything.
you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller,
Oh
we
yeah,
were able to stop part of their
That was
plan
a
from
while.
coming to fruition.
that was a while when this quest happened. Like, oof.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward.
Ah, shit.
There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
So my theory started to make sense.
The ley lines?
So it is Caliber, well not Caliber, but you know, maybe it's Caliber trying to delete himself by using the Loom of Fate or asking the Loom of Fate that, hey, delete me. I don't have full power for that, but sure. As you wish.
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes?
Yes?
I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
So something similar is happening with this village. That probably seen someone's memories having a good time with that guy, or memories from the past mixing with these guys. And one of the things that flows through the leylands are memories.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
Memories, leylines, fate. What's the connection between all of
It's
this?
certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Gosh. Shit. So it is like memories from the past villagers mixing with these guys, the current ones, or it's just someone trying to delete themselves from these delay lines, or add themselves in the delay lines.
I used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
Sleeple leader, my head's a mess.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today. Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here?
What happened?
Did something happen?
What's wrong, Dane?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh,
They never give us the physical explanation.
young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
Oh,
Memories of him.
oh. How memories has been affected by this?
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
I'm not sure to remember him. Because we know she's affected by the ley lines. Well, what exactly did you
I
remember?
remember
Your genocide.
handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Oh,
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then!
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the mind.
yeah. It looks to me this is more of adding himself in the ley lines than deleting himself or trying to. How is this even possible?
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location.
Oh,
Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
the eye is still safe?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet.
I don't know if it's even possible because I mean, Rugadebata has been deleted from all the memories, but everything that she made got replaced in Ahira. Like people now believe that Ahira has been the only Dendro Archon, and no wonder all the effects that he made those still exist. It's just that now the events occur differently. I don't remember exactly how much it's changed, but it's different. Like now the people who live the events like Dottore doesn't know the changes or doesn't know that everything started because he was interested in a mechanical puppet, on the puppet generally speaking.
However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
But what if someone follows us? We go straight there, and someone's in our tail. Are we exposing the alien's location? The reason the Abyss already implanted the memory in the first place to force Dane to confirm Idol's location. With what I know of him, though, I'm sure Dane has thought that possibility. It seems like he already have a plan. Lead the way, superstar!
Of course.
Call me superstar, oh my god! Oh! Freddy Fazbear? He around here? We're not too far from the house that we've been last time with the memories and all that stuff.
So you hid it way out here?
Oh!
Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure.
There's like a portal there.
Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Maybe we're going to La Cima again. Can we
Traveler,
go?
wait.
Huh? Oh!
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Dane, what was he going to tell me just?
Hey, wait up!
Well, I said Cima, but I forgot how to call it in English. The chasm, I remember. Why is always the chasm? There's something here. Like last time with Dainslief quest, we got to the chasm, or like it was like a hidden area. Like we cannot see it. This is not going to be an exception. Hey guys, are you ready to be plomeados? Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. What? Just look how fast he just depletes. You see the dash thing, by the way. Oh. Oh, we need to move the lights.
Looks like we can't go any further.
It is in here, you stupid dumb idiot.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the Abyss.
Cryo? Oh, there has been a cryo one all this time? I don't remember a cryo.
Into the shadows.
Pew pew pew, motherfuckers.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here.
But why are you
Now
surprised?
that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
In theory, I shouldn't be feeling it because I'm the outsider.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
Leave you here on your own? Well, you'll be alright.
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Alright. And then we will top all that. That's you. Well, Dane does have a point. But it still feels off. Am I missed? You mean jump scare? Looks very cinematic. What? What? Who is he? Who's that? Who are they? Is the brother? The Dainslief brother? Yes, I don't think it's Lu. It is Lubin!
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Oh yeah, baby! Woo!
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainslief. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
Who?
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone.
Ooh.
I know you must have a lot to say. But if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Oh. Oh, yes, he's twitching. Okay. Okay. What is going to happen later then? Are we actually going to encounter her? Because he does.
This order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack.
I was
We better hurry back to Vimara Village.
Shut
and see
up!
What's going on?
I was thinking at first that maybe we are in story mode. We cannot go outside. But I was thinking that maybe we are going to see like the sister for like some sort of dream sequence like before we like the Tianjin quest. But I think now we are actually going to see her face to face.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there.
They seem friendly. Come on, I was to say that. Didn't you see the butterfly?
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
I remember the Hilly Trail is very chill. I don't remember where's the place, but let's prefer the Hilly Trail. Wait, I hear something.
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun.
Huh?
At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy.
Blasphemy!
Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Kinda sounds like Dainslief. It could be his brother.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
You heard it too, Paimon. Mama's voice.
Sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly trails in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
Yeah, they're just being chilling. They're being chilling. They want to do anything. I wish I remember who was the chill hilly trail. You can see the upper world fontaine on the near area of Liyue. They're just chilling. Look at them. Just eating apples and hara fruit. They were. Oh, are we?
Looks like the same
Oh.
thing is happening over here too.
Oh, that was
The
called
hilly
very
trails are calm.
suddenly.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
It's that voice again. Oh, look at them. They're just chilling. Do you just want to sleep alongside them? Yeah, more chilly churls.
There. It looks like they're sleeping.
Chilly churls. I like that name. They're chilling, so they are chilly churls.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story.
A bedtime story.
Well, now that the hilly trails have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
Wait, we were close to it? We're the lake. No, like the river, yeah.
Grandpa Amadea, is
Amadea,
everything
yeah.
all right? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing
Aw!
of it.
So they are trying to delete themselves from the story so they can use it as their advantage?
Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear.
But I think they're... But are we going to ignore that they don't know what... He doesn't know about the Abyss Order?
Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
What? Ah? So they're actually trying to delete themselves. Wait, I just don't get it anymore. Huh? You don't remember? They just got even more complicated.
You know, Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your Missing Persons Commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall what it is you're
Why?
referring to.
The girl.
Perhaps
Let's ask the girl. Like,
asking someone
yeah,
else.
yeah, the girl. Like, she have a great name.
How is that? Alright. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadia.
Where's the girl? Like, she told us a lot of information about. Yeah, we went heavy in the tree.
Definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadia about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
It's too early to say. We should check with the others first.
You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
The girl. What's the girl? I forgot her name, but she has a cool name. Thank you for watching, by the way.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Who?
Just as expected.
That sounded
said
weird.
a bunch of nice things about earlier. The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Oh?
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing?
Oh, wait. So now, this person, like maybe he did something that it could make negative effects. So try like rewrite some things from the ley line. So now that he's reintroduced again with that mistake removed. I just don't know. Recently?
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him too. They couldn't have gone far.
It could be the girl? Are there the tree?
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him, and apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
Exactly. I thought returning to the past would be that simple. It's not like traveler. It's just the memories. Given everything they mentioned about the disturbance of the ley lines, I say it's far more likely this is related to memories in some way. Yeah, no shit. Need to think carefully. What's really going on? Oh, okay. People have forgotten about the missing person.
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadevada. No one remembers him. Because there's been a change in people's memories.
We've returned to a point that disappears
If
at
we really
the
did
look.
travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing.
And also, the old man, I forgot his name again. The chief mentioned that there's no beast order or something like that. Like, I'm pretty sure he has to know. Probably they returned to a time where that didn't exist. But again, it hasn't been too long. I mean, the beast has taken for decades or well, decades, centuries. So I think it's more of a bad memory, or actually more like he doesn't know. Or maybe modified memories. Well, I mean, memories itself are modified, but you know what I mean. We are presently traversing someone's memory.
This person only exists in people's memories. Maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
No, this team.
Right.
I think it was the
I
correct one.
totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory.
Yeah, that will make sense.
Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last
Exactly,
time.
exactly.
That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
We really are in someone's memories. Then it's our chance to find him. He's with the girl.
If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf.
He's with the girl.
Say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him?
He's with the girl.
Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is.
Let's go through what we know so far.
Good idea. That'll help us narrow things down.
The girl, the tree.
Pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
Implant memories into minds of others.
Right! That! Can we try to figure out more more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Implanting memories into the minds of others must be an imperfect process. There's no way new memories could perfectly blend with the old ones. There has to be some kind of tell. Seen from false memories will not change.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village, but I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location.
But Dainslief, was affected by the deadlines? Maybe because he left the village, the effect got lost? Time does not pass within false memories.
If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion.
False memories are easily
There's
forgotten.
a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Perhaps it has something to do with time. There's a higher
Yeah, this one.
No wonder! All this time and the sky isn't changing.
Oh yeah!
That must mean time isn't passing.
Okay, so this is actually worse. Like they can control something like this?
That's the tell of the fake memories. The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
Because here's this conjunction that we already know. The question of those memories, seems to have an obvious.
The color of the sky.
I mean, it's not that. I mean, just not those, of course.
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
I mean, there's no need to go over the rest.
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now. Time always
We
passed
passed
by
really slow,
slowly.
yeah. Yep.
Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours,
I knew it.
the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely
Let's go
Atosa's
to the
plan.
tree!
Yeah, that's...
No time for waste, Paimon. That person looks so weird. From afar at least. Can I check this now? Oh.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Ooh.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman.
A carrion. He's a carrion.
You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
He tries to reintroduce himself in the Leylands to have a normal life?
Are those your friends over there?
Atosa doesn't remember it now! Finally found him. Why does he look kind of familiar? Yeah, he reminds me of Clothar. I think my theory that he's Caribird is true.
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet!
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me.
Ooh.
So,
Just like that.
I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
Oh, she's like having like, wait. Has this happened before? Like having like weird, like, wait, what? What is happening with the memories? You're Cariberto, right?
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
You are... It is Caribird! Ah, yeah! Yes! It is Caribird! I knew it! I'm the newest madpat of this land! Ha! Yeah! Actually, in the memories, the Abyss Order, the Loop of Fate, and everything else. I need to think about the one person that can connect all of this. So he's like he's also family of Kaya. Clota Cariberto.
Abject sorrow. He shall now. Your Kari Bear Alberic.
Yes! I knew it! Damn, it feels so good when you. This is actually I felt this last time with the last quest when Clota Alberic. I was like, is he an Alberic? And I go, no, it was when Purina was a human. Saying, I think Purina is a human, cursed to live, have an immortal life or something like that. And when it ended up being true, like I was like, yes! I'm so happy that I don't know, it's just like the idea of someone trying to escape the memories of changing his life, it kind of like makes sense to me. I don't know why, but it just makes me so happy that I was correct all this time. I knew it was Cariberto. I know it's called Caribert, but I like to call him Cariberto.
Oh, you know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before.
See, he does look like Lothar.
Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw the me from back then.
But you were a Hilichur.
This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her, but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
Oh. Oh? What? What? I don't. Actually, like to say what he says, but I just got, but I have the words to listen. Whoa. I didn't get any words to get out of me, but yeah. Oh, a Paimon? Yeah, I don't know how to speak anymore. The proof of existence. Hey, it looks. Of course we can walk in the water. Wait! It is? I was thinking that maybe this was like the theme that we hear in the animation cutscene that we saw in the special program. Maybe it's like a slowed down version of the theme, like not the exact one. I mean, like, you know, playing an instrument, putting it slow down. What is this place?
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world after all.
Oh.
As you well know.
Look quite exhausted. Actually, what happened to Caliber last time? Did he becomes a little fate or something like that?
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this. And now, the time has finally arrived.
An opportunity for me as well. I should try to learn as much information from Caribert as I can. What exactly happened to you? What exactly is the Loom of Fate?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the Loom of Fate. But despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the Loom of Fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction.
Oh.
In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion.
But you're dead.
The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the Loom of Fate.
Oh? Caribert is dead. That's why he no longer exists outside of people's memories.
As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
Weaving lines?
In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own.
Oh?
Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
Holy shit. So that's what the source of your ability to implant memories?
Yes. I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation.
So he was just trying to get alive, at least something of a memory in the world?
After all, its existence cost me my life.
The memories that suddenly appeared in Dane's mind were implanted by Carrybird, or the half-finished Loom of Fate. Makes sense, but I'm still lost why he went so far to introduce himself to the relatives to the Mara village. But why did you better memories of yourself? Full of Imara village.
Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well.
Carrybird is very nice.
I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in
Yeah,
this world.
that was correct.
As if I had a chance at life.
That way, I would have never guessed. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only 16 people's memories really count as living?
I know what you must be thinking.
Oh no, he can read my
Why
mind.
would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me.
I mean, it's not like he could do anything to exist, actually exist, physically, with experience, emotions, and all of that. I think if he really wanted that, I think that was the only way he could do it. Especially since he's dead.
Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa.
Did he feel in love with Atos actually? Oh, the figurines! I wanted to see that before and I forgot. Oh, he fell in love with her. Oh.
What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life.
Oh, the statues are there again. Like, can you blame him for that? I mean, he never had a good life.
Even
I
if
cannot really judge.
that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid.
And honestly, it's hard to understand your feeling.
After all, my life ended a long time ago.
Yeah, it's hard
Any
to
chance at
understand.
living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance.
Okay, that makes sense.
An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
The end. This all stemmed from the tragedy that occurred in Cambria back then. You know, I'm just looking for you.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
As I understand it, even though you only appeared in their memory, your existence was a great comfort to them. They all believe you once sleep among them.
I know.
I want to cry. Oh, he's smiling. Well, now that I found you, let's continue the session from another time. They might still need my help.
Captain Dainslief. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him.
No?
Things should already be settled on his end.
Settle?
Exactly. as someone who could only exist in people's memories. The fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
Oh. Shit. The Loom of Fate is already completed? That means that the eye of the first field dealer must have fallen into the hands of the Abyss? Would something have happened to
No need
Dainslief?
to worry about Captain Dainslief. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning.
It's a fake one?
Captain Dainslief has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he?
Oh? So that's a fake one?
His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the princess.
That's genius, because for me it was kinda dumb that left it in the place where the Abyss is there. But now that changed. So it's like, oh?
He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainslief could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan.
Yeah, that's right, but they never handed me the eye.
That's right. Because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Oh, because of the ley lines. Does that mean he gave Dane a false memory? You make him think what? When?
Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait.
Yeah.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
When Dane froze up back then, he was because of a false memory was implanted in the mind.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainslief failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that,
Shit.
we had to retrieve the eye.
Heriberto. So, Dane had the eye this whole time until the Abyss took it away. Not sure there's anything we could have done. Now that the Loom of Fate is complete, what are you planning on doing with it?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the princess is planning.
You'll bring me to her?
Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved.
All?
You remember my father, don't you?
Daughter.
Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory, after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form. I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story.
Daughter.
That this was a fairy tale world.
Oh
where
yeah,
I had to take
remember
on
that.
the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment.
I remember that.
My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls.
Oh, the one that we're chilling, the chili
In
churls.
that memory, I would tell them a story,
Is that the same story?
just like my father did for me. It was a
Okay,
story
no,
of fairy
but-
tales and
Oh.
love. But more than anything, it was the story of us.
I think it's fair to say that Carrybird wanted to pretty much create a better place. And not only him trying to have an actual existence in the world, memories in the ley lines of him, but also like trying to pacify everything. Like pretty much do a pacifist route. At least that's the suggestion that he's giving me. So that thing that caused Hitchers to calm down. called down back then was Calibert's story. So that was his goal. That was the only thing he wanted. He had a device as purpose to fit at his disposal. All he wanted to do with it was to offer the villagers of comfort and peace.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
Perhaps, I think, it was very meaningful.
All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the loom of fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
Be a cutscene? Yes.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
Oh! Of course. Of course.
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
Oh.
Well, how about a conversation?
They're just quite allowed to talk to her like that? Honestly, I'm surprised.
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. I almost can't believe it's real.
That battle earlier was
Right.
tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
That's what you're planning. You're going to do with the Loom of Fate.
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time before the heavenly principles awaken.
The heavenly principles are still asleep.
Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria. There's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes?
Yes.
Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
You really hate the heavenly principles, don't you?
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it
that deprived him of that right to exist. Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words. Ether?
Come on, talk.
You're the only one in this world who calls me that.
Look at the
So
name!
much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now.
Look, the name changed for your user to Ether.
There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
Ah, look at that Trudeau. Crying.
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom.
Like in the trailer.
To have a place like that suddenly appear before me.
To be that your brother.
Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own brother.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer.
Oh.
In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here.
No.
Everything in space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Come on, how creepy that doesn't work. No. No. Don't do this to me. First, I think I have a time together without fighting anything. That's what happened. Why this game makes me always cry?
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here.
Why you sound drunk?
Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya.
I need to be able to speak again. Fuck. He never changes, yes, does he? I'm having trouble thinking straight right now.
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
Carver the night talked for a while and he threw the balloon of fate.
Really? What a score!
I remember that, but not after that. I guess our mission is completed then. The missing villager is a person who all existed in memories was Carver all along. But now that he's gone, I'm not sure how to explain these things to the villagers.
What happened after that?
I don't remember. After that... I can't seem to remember. Wait, I'm just tired? I feel like something else happened, but what I can't remember. I'm not sure why, but it feels like I lost something.
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram? You sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. It looked like quite a happy family, apparently.
Oh.
And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
That's how Caliber said his goodbyes. That was the last memory he gave them.
Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear.
Caliberto!
Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
That's a unique name. Make sure you remember it
Well, I hope
this
he's
time.
happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now.
Everybody's gone. It's not complete. None of us will try to chase the villager's memory.
Paimon wonders how it
Yeah,
goes.
I wonder how she...
Maybe we should go check on her.
yeah, we
If
should.
she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so
Yeah, that's
she's
free. Yeah, that reunion, that just happened.
Into the shadows.
Oh, I still want to cry. Maybe the dolls are... I don't think the dolls are in there anymore. Oh. Oh. No, there it is! They're still there! Atosa!
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Do you remember me?
Oh, it's you two.
Yes.
I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remembered what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
If he wanted you to forget him, he wouldn't want you to forget him.
He always seemed to appear out of nowhere, and now he left just as quickly. If Kari Bear wants me to forget about the time we spent together, then I'm willing to try. I relied on him for a lot of things, but I'm sure with enough time, even the deepest of attachments can fade.
No. Oh, like, wait, don't do, doesn't want to.
Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I? Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
I'm sure he has his reason. You don't leave a message?
You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day. Anyway, thanks for all
wish.
your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Curry Bear?
Yeah, just remember it. Right, what's that happen? Yeah, no. Right. What was it? What was it? Sorry. Right. What was it that happened? Can't remember. Huh? It feels like there's something in my pocket. Huh?
A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see.
We did. Oh. You must get along with each other, the two of you. Oh. Yeah, for the love of God. For the love of God. For the love of God. Please. Damn. Damn. Like, it was Carnival the Lumi who left that. I just ends in there.